Green met with survivors from the Lahaina wildfire just yesterday, reassuring them that the state is going to work with them to provide short and long-term support.
Our Casey Lunn is in Lahaina this morning with more on that visit and what displaced families need to know. Casey?
Aloha, guys. Good morning from Lahaina. This was an important visit for the governor, also very important for so many of those fire victims that lost everything in the Lahaina fire, many of them over in the resorts in Kaanapali, staying there as they try to figure out what they need. There is the Family Assistance Center. As you know, that is where so many people went to provide details, even DNA samples to try and find their loved ones, and that is where you can also go to get the resources that you need to start rebuilding, and it's going to be a long process. But the governor also was able to go to upcountry with the Hawaii delegation, the congressional delegation. They went and met with local lawmakers and visited with impacted community members and business owners. Then they came back down here to the west side and went through Huamana, down Front Street to see the rest of Lahaina. For those leaders that have not been there just yet, they could get a first-hand look at all that devastation. They promised to help with immediate short-term and long-term needs for the people of Maui, the people of Lahaina. Then Governor Green came down back to the Family Assistance Center at the Hyatt Regency and met with survivors to address their needs. He also provided us with an update on the number of missing and where those numbers stand now.
The number of people that are unaccounted for. This is a number that we respect the police and the FBI are going through. It had hovered around 1,200 for a time. A lot of duplications were there, dropped down to about 800, and now, the official number is 388, but we know it to be more or less 100 less than that now.
And Major General Kenneth Hara, the director of the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, says that the search and recovery effort on land, at least, is now 100% complete, though there are still divers working in the water to try and find any missing folks, any bodies that might be in the water. So there is still a lot of grim work to do. The governor also said that there have been about 2,000 people that have come through that Family Assistance Center. Again, that's at the Hyatt Regency in Kaanapali. That is where you need to go if you need some help. But most folks are already aware of that. We were also here yesterday for a really positive story, Stephen Grace, and we've been sharing that throughout the morning. That is the firefighters from California that made a big donation. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars directly to the 17 firefighters from Maui County that lost their homes in the Lahaina fire. I'm going to share that story coming up next on Sunrise. Guys?
Yeah, that really is great. All right.
Thanks, Casey.